Hi, my name's Frances Hellier and I'm an education professor here at Lakehead Orillia. And today I'm going to show you some of the resources that are available to you through the Lakehead University Library website. So let's assume that you've never been to the library website and you want to find it. So we suggest the first thing you do is go to Google. So you'll go to Google and you will input Lakehead Library. That's all you need to put in, and when you do that, the first result that will come at the top of the list is the Lakehead University Library homepage. So you'll click on that, and here you are at the homepage. So then you go down to Libraries and Collections, and when you click on that, the drop-down menu gives you a list of all the libraries that Lakehead has to offer, and we're focusing on the Education Library. So click on that, and that brings you to the welcome sign. Welcome to the Education Library. And if you look at this page, you'll see that the education librarian has created a whole set of references for you that are going to help you during your time as an education student here at Lakehead University. So the first thing we're going to do today is show you just one of the many resources that are available to you, and just show you how easy it is to click through to find the information that you're looking for. Let's say in your social studies course that your professor has asked you to do some lesson planning. So you'll go down, you'll notice that here in this section there is in the list, it says lesson planning resources, and we know our subject by subject, so we'll go there, and we say we want to do a historical study, a lesson plan. So in your lesson planning sites by subject, teaching history is there. If you click on that, and here's a whole list of resources available to help you to do lesson plans. And one of our favorite in this list is CBC Digital Archives. So we click on that, and that's a link to the CBC Digital Archives page. That's a page that the archivists at the CBC have put together with ideas for lesson plans on historical subjects. And we say we want to do a lesson plan on Terry Fox. So we click on who is Terry Fox. This is a lesson plan for all grades that the CBC has put together. And their lesson plan is only a guideline, only a suggestion. You do not have to follow this. In fact, you should not follow this piece by piece, because you want to be incorporating all the things that you've been learning in your classes. But it gives you an idea of the duration and purpose, and some pre-activity ideas, and then things about what your objectives are, and then ideas for post-activity. And if you click on Terry Fox's Marathon of Hope, this is the key of what makes the CBC Digital Archive so special. They have actual archival footage from news reports about Terry Fox from the day, from when Terry Fox was undertaking his Marathon of Hope. And it's really meaningful for students if they can see this kind of audio and visual. So this is a resource that's available to you if you'd like to do a lesson plan and like to do a unit on Terry Fox and his Marathon of Hope. So that's just one of many resources that are available to help you plan your lessons. Now, in terms of the work you're doing in your education courses, there are going to be times when you want to look at reference works, at encyclopedias or at handbooks to get general information about educational topics. And in the olden days, and still now, you might want to go to a handbook. This is the Prager Handbook of Education and Psychology. It's a 4-volume work that's available here in the Orillia Lakehead Library. However, there are also a lot of encyclopedias and handbooks that are available electronically through the Education Library website. And in order to find them, you're on the Education Library main page, you go to the search box, and rather than doing just a basic search, you click on More, and then you click on Advanced, because you're fairly specific, you know what you're looking for. You click on Advanced, and then you enter the terms electronic reference work, and this will take you to encyclopedias, handbooks. Make sure you change the terms here to subject keyword. So electronic reference work, subject keyword, and then narrow your search to education, because we're looking for education works, and that will be your keyword anywhere. Those are the two changes you need to make to get the databases for the encyclopedias and handbooks. Click on search, and here's your list. 21st Century Education Handbook, College Blue Book. There's a whole range of educational reference works that are available to you. So let's, just to take a little bit deeper look, let's go to the 21st Century Education Handbook. And it'll take you to Sage Reference Works. Now Sage is a major education publisher and will become a familiar name to you. Search, so here you are in the education, the Encyclopedia of 21st Century Education, and we're going to search for information on Paulo Freire, who was a Brazilian educator, very influential, and a lot of what we do here at Lakehead Aurelia is influenced by the work of Paulo Freire. So we click on search, and we come up with results, and there are 3 articles here in this particular reference book, and if we wanted to look at the article on culturally responsive teaching, we look on that, and Freire is, because Freire was very much involved in culturally responsive teaching, we might want to use that as one of our references. So that's a way of finding a reference work, and this is one of thousands of reference works that are available to you electronically using the Education Library homepage as your starting place.